Good afternoon, Fantasy Bay. Mike Williams here with another Week 11 game preview. And today we're going to be going over the Bears versus the Rams. Let's get it started. So the spread in this game is -6 in favor of the Rams. And the spread is, the over-under is 39.5 points. That is a low over-under. They don't expect very many points to be scored in this game, and that's understandable considering the last time I watched the Rams play the Bears, Jared Goff didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he got dominated. Scored almost no points. He might have scored negative points, actually, that game. It was in Chicago, though. This game's in L.A. So let's start with the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky, let's be real, let's be honest. I'm not starting him. We're not starting him. Against the Rams, hard pass. Especially with Jalen Ramsey back there and Aaron Donald up front. Nah, I'm good on that. Allen Robinson, I think that you can start him as a wide receiver 2 to a flex play, but keep in mind, Jalen Ramsey will be shadowing him. And shadowing by Jalen Ramsey isn't just shadowing by anybody. That guy locks people down. So I'm not looking for Allen Robinson to have a good game, so I would temper your expectations. I'm not playing Taylor Gabriel or Anthony Miller in this game. David Montgomery is actually kind of disappointing. He had 2 great games against the Chargers and Philly, especially impressive against Philly because Philly's run defense is very good. And then played a terrible game against Detroit. And Detroit's either the easiest or second easiest team against the running back position. The fact that he only had 6 fantasy points is absolutely awful. 17 carries for 60 yards, gross. No receptions. And I don't think it gets much better this time. The Rams are allowing 17.5 fantasy points to the running back. That's the 11th fewest in the league. I'm trying to pivot from Montgomery if I can. He's also dinged up and injured, and I don't want to deal with the combination of all that stuff. So if you have an alternative, I would find a different player for him. I'm also really not trying to start Tariq Cohen. He is a borderline flex play. All right. And that, you can start the Bears defense. Jared Goff has looked like a deer in headlights so many times that I think that the Bears are still the Bears. They'll probably get a couple picks, a couple sacks. Let's get to the Rams. Not starting Jared Goff if I don't have to. I have him as a quarterback 2. The Bears are good against the quarterback, allowing the 6th fewest points, 14.7 points a game. That's fantastic. I'm not trying to play Jared Goff. Brandon Cooks is out. Robert Woods is playing this week, and Cooper Kupp had 0 catches last week. 0. How do you have no catches? You're top 5 wide receiver on the year. 0 catches? That's insane. I don't think that happens this game, though. I know that the Bears are the 3rd best team against the wide receiver. Don't care. Starting Cooper Kupp. I don't think it's a great matchup for Robert Woods, but I think you can play him. I'm not trying to, but you can. And everybody's starting Cooper Kupp, though. Let's not get cute. Now, when it comes to running backs, Todd Gurley's been very, 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 very disappointing this year. 7 points, 10 points, 12 points. He's honestly a touchdown-dependent running back, too, at this point. It's embarrassing. 44 yards, 41 yards, 73 yards. If he doesn't get a touchdown, he's really not that viable for you in fantasy football. And, I can understand if you needed to bench him, which is a crazy thing to say. But I'm trading him away. If anybody is going on the value of last year or the upside or anything like that, any way you can spin that, I think selling Todd Gurley right now is going to do you well in the future because if he's not involved in the passing game, he is not going to be an upper tier running back. That's just not going to happen. He's not getting the volume on the ground and he's not getting the volume in the air. So can he be a number 1 running back? Absolutely. Very talented. Right now, are they showing us anything that they're going to make him one? No, they're not. So it's disappointing. And so it's holding multiple backups. Like Malcolm Brown or Darrell Henderson. Like either one of those. Like when they take over, are they actually gonna be viable? I don't know. Tight end position. I think Gerald Everett is a great tight end. I have him as a top 7 play this week. I really like Gerald Everett. I know that the Bears are good at most positions, but they're not great against the tight end. They rank 7th and allowing 8.8. I think he can reach about that threshold. So I'd say fire him up. And I'm starting the Rams defense because Mitchell Trubisky is Mitchell Trubisky, and I don't believe in him. He can play well, but I like Aaron Donald. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. And on top of that, Jalen Ramsey's a beast as well. And I think he's going to be locking down Allen Robinson. So I got the Bears defense or the Rams defense in this playing pretty decent. All right. If you have any questions, hit me up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my social media down below. Check out the rest of the videos I made on the other games this week. And good luck. Fantasy Bay, Mike Williams, I'm out.